he's upset that he's losing his EV mandate, and he's very upset about things, but he could lose a lot more than that. I can tell you right now. Hey, Elon can lose a lot more than that. I don't know. I think we'll have to take a look. We might have to put Doge on Elon. You know what Doge is? Doge is the monster that might have to go back and eat Elon. Wouldn't that be terrible?
This morning, the Trump-Elon Musk feud is back on. As lawmakers worked, as we've now been talking about overnight, the president worked to social media, hitting back at Musk. In a late-night post, Trump suggested that Doge should investigate federal money that Musk's companies have received, writing and at one point that Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history by far. And without subsidies, Elon would probably have to close up shop. Perhaps we should have Doge take a good hard look. Musk earlier had picked back up on his attacks on the president's massive tax and spending bill. Remember, he called it disgusting at one point. Musk even vowed to back primary challengers for any lawmaker who voted for it. Or he also said he could start a new political party if the bill passes. Hadass Gold tracking this element of this ongoing story and saga. What's going on here this time, Hadass?
Yeah, Kate, this is significant because this is the first and starkest political threat that Elon Musk has made about his political future. We were waiting. There's lots of questions. What will Elon Musk really do going forward in the midterms? Remember, he had said he was going to kind of step away from the political spending. And it should be taken seriously because when Elon Musk gets laser focused, gets obsessed with something, he has the willpower and he has the funds to get it done. Now, he made essentially two really big kind of threats and promises over the last 12 hours or so. The first, as you noted, he said he will back any primary challenger in Congress who has talked about reducing government spending, but then voted for this big, beautiful bill, saying it will be the last thing he will do on earth. Look at this poster that he said will feature the face of any member of Congress who does this. It shows Pinocchio in flames and saying this is what people will see as they go to vote. And he's already declared the first candidate that he will be backing up. That will be, of course, Representative Massey. Massey was one of the Republicans, of course, to vote against the House version of this bill last month. And he has been President Trump's #1 target so far for Republican primaries going forward. So that, again, puts him on the opposite end of the spectrum for President Trump once again. And then he did promise this. He said that he will create a new political party called the America Party. Remember, his political action committee is called the American PAC. He says if this insane spending bill passes, the America Party will be formed the next day. Our country needs an alternative to the Democrat-Republican uniparty so that the people actually have a voice. This is a significant change to Musk's plan. Remember, he spent more than $275 million to back President Donald Trump, as well as other Republicans running last year. He had promised something like $100 million to President Trump's outside groups ahead of the 2026 midterms. And just as recently as March, according to FEC filings, his PAC had supported Republican candidates in Florida. I should note also, Tesla investors, they do not want this. We saw President Trump already threatened Elon Musk, saying that he might even put Doge, Elon Musk's own creation, against him. Tesla investors do not want this. They wanted Elon Musk out of politics, focusing on his companies. The Robotaxi just launched. There's a lot of things going on with SpaceX, but it seems as though Elon Musk is not going to give this up. Kate.
Let us stand by and see where this heads now. It's great to see you, Hadass.
As we speak, he continues to post on X. So things are changing by the minute here.
Hadass, thank you so much. Sarah.
All right, from the Voter-Rama to the Fighter-Rama. Joining me now are CNN political commentator Bakari Sellers and Maury Gillespie, the former press advisor to Republican House Speaker John Boehner. All right, let me start with you, Maury. This is a question that I think is on a lot of people's minds. You see this fight, right, going back and forth with Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Are Republicans more afraid of Donald Trump, Elon Musk, or their own constituents?
I mean, this is really childish, but it wasn't just a few months ago that Elon Musk said for any member or senator who stands in the way of Trump's agenda will be primaried. Mm-hmm. So now it's if anyone who stands in the way of this Trump's agenda, if they don't stand in the way of it, they're going to be primaried. I mean, he may change his mind in a month. So it's really hard to say. I don't think Elon Musk is their threat. However, if Donald Trump's not going to show up for them in their primaries, in their reelection bids in 2026, then it's their constituents they should be most afraid of, because that's what Trump is a lame duck president. He has not been really keen to go out. What is he going to do? Go out for every single House race that's at jeopardy here? It's a It's a lot. So I think it's their constituents they should be most afraid of here.
Bakari, what does this say about the money in politics and these two men going back and forth, or is this about something different?
I think it's about something different. I think that it's very, very petty and very childish. I think that it's kind of like the Real Housewives of the Beltway. I mean, he basically called him a welfare queen and told him to go back to where he came from.
Wow.
But I mean, when you juxtapose that against the fact that, like in my home state of South Carolina, 220,000 people will be kicked off of Medicaid in the Affordable Care Act, or in North Carolina, 600,000 people are going to lose insurance coverage. When you juxtapose it against the people who are going to lose SNAP benefits and health insurance, it looks really, really small. We've always said, Democrats have always said that Donald Trump's a very small man. And you see that. I'm trying to figure out how he has the energy and the wherewithal to tweet throughout the middle of the night at some other man that he just simply doesn't like. Is there not enough going on in the world for him to actually grapple with? And Elon Musk, you know, I believe in radical pragmatism. And so I want to destroy this bill just as much as Elon Musk. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And I guess I'll take Elon Musk in this battle.
All right, with us now, Lee Carter, strategic communications expert and pollster, and Democratic strategist Julie Ruzynski. Let me just start with you, Lee. There's this new round in this fight. Musk is putting himself out there again. What will that feel like for those senators who've been up all night who have to vote on this shortly?
I mean, on the one hand, it's not surprising that Elon Musk is doing this. He's been very consistent about spending. This is very much what he's been talking about the whole time. On the other hand, the question is, it's really just about his ego, and are we getting in the limelight and having a fight? But I think that the Republicans who are making the vote need to not be distracted by this. We're seeing, though, a huge fracture within the Republican Party. 75% of MAGA Republicans support this bill, but 75% of non-MAGA supporters, Republicans, actually oppose the bill. So you've got a huge fracture in that party, and I think Elon Musk is symbolic of what that is.
And just so people know, Trump, on his Truth Social platform, has responded to Musk already. We haven't heard from him out loud, which we may shortly, but among other things, Trump accused Musk of wanting subsidies. He say Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history by far, and without subsidies, Elon would probably have to close up shop and head back to South Africa. So, Julie, the significance of this new rift, what do you see?
Well, first of all, Trump is not wrong in the sense that Elon Musk has a tremendous amount of taxpayer subsidies from the United States going to his businesses. And the reality is that if Trump takes away those subsidies or threatens them, I think Musk will cave the way he caved the last time when Trump came after him. I mean, this is not a balanced fight because Elon Musk is the client and Donald Trump is the person who's providing him with the money in the form of the presidency. So, look, Musk can tweet all he wants, but the reality is that if Trump actually moves against him and takes away his subsidies or threatens them, I suspect Musk will cave.
The one difference with Elon Musk, whenever we're talking about him, is just the huge amount of money he has. And one of the other things he's threatening is to launch this third party, or is to fund a third party here. You guys have both worked in this business and have for a long time. How real do you think that threat is? What difference would that make?
I don't think it's real because I don't think Elon Musk will be the richest guy in the world or have that money if Trump moves against him. I mean, if Trump actually uses his platform to disqualify Elon Musk and also to take away his subsidies for SpaceX, take away subsidies for EVs and everything else that Musk wants, it's going to be very hard for Musk and Tesla, which is the primary derivative of his money, to survive, especially because Tesla's already going down. Democrats are not buying Tesla. And if Trump goes after him, Republicans won't be buying Tesla either. It's bad business practice for Musk. If he does this, if he does do this and people follow him, and he does have a big following on Twitter and has this rift with Trump, you know, it doesn't help Republicans, obviously, because a third party will take away from them. Democrats are certainly not voting for any Elon Musk-backed party. So I don't think Trump is going to let it get to that point, because if he does, he understands it's going to harm him. It's going to harm the MAGA movement. And he does have this big sword of Damocles hanging over Musk's head in the form of subsidies.
Lee?
So my feeling is that Donald Trump is the one that has the huge following. And Elon Musk certainly helped Donald Trump in the election. There's no question about it. It gave him credibility. It gave him some voters that were on the fence. But it wasn't Elon Musk who was center stage. And I don't think that we're going to see people follow Elon Musk in the same way that we saw the MAGA movement. And certainly we have evidence of that in the Supreme Court elections and other things that, you know, Elon Musk tried to have huge influence and he ultimately failed.